That's right. I'm a student at UCSD. I've been going to the church for about 4 years now.
My name is Ryan Yazon, and I'm 22 years old, and I've been a member since December 9. I've been baptized December 9, 2011.
The person who invited me was Sister Alma Joy. She's in choir. I went to college with her, and I met with her mutual friend in high school.
Actually, no one invited me to join the Church of Christ. I wanted to impress somebody, she's my girlfriend right now, and I wanted to impress her, so like nobody really invited me in. I just came, and then I was like, after I attended the worship service, right, I was like, I wanted to learn more about the church and really curious. Like I said, I wanted to impress her, but like as I attended the Bible studies, I got into it, and I like, this is right.
My first impression was that this is all really new to me. Growing up, I never had to believe in anything. On that same token, I never had any guidance for some of the questions of, I guess, some of the bigger philosophical questions of life that, there are no concrete answers for. I never had faith. And I guess today I really rely on that a lot. There's a lot of things that you go through in your everyday life that is just plain old uncertainty.
I felt like going back to church because I had a lot of questions. And I was wondering, because when I attended, the lesson was about, when I attended my first worship service, the lesson was about, like, you do not eat blood, because you're going to be an enemy to Jesus Christ, or to God. And I was like curious, like, why? Is that in the Bible? And then that's why I was like, I wanted to know more about this, and so I like attended to the Bible studies.
My first experience with the church, I was invited to worship service, and it was a relatively new thing for me. I come from a family that doesn't really have religious beliefs at all, and so it was new to me. I kept going to the Bible studies because I wanted to understand it. So I did Bible study. I went to a lot of the gems, a lot of the, I guess, some of the social events and things like that.
Well, first activity I attended was a worship service, and I felt moved, and it was awesome because I saw the choir members at the top, and it was really nice.
Everyone has a lot of faith. That's the thing that's always stood out to me. Everyone has the willingness to sort of put themselves out there on the belief of something good. There's, it takes a lot of character to do that, to just act in the general good based on faith, not on anything particularly concrete or physical, just on your own spiritual gusto.
What stood out most to me is the brethren and how they support each other, and because I didn't even know that there was that kind of family, like you're not even related, but you're like brethren in the faith. That's how they call it. We call it, and I just think it's really cool because it stood out to me because they looked out for each other, and yeah, that's cool. That's it. I didn't even see that in other churches and they have religions like other ones, but I mean after they get out of church, like it's gonna be back to normal again. But in this, from what I see, like brethren go to your place to visit you, just to check on how you're doing, and then they're like brothers and sisters, like legit brothers and sisters to you. I felt welcome. I didn't feel like I was alone in the church because, like I said, I went alone and I didn't feel alone because everybody was like open.
Ask whoever you can. You never know who will be interested. I myself come from a family of no beliefs. You wouldn't have figured that I probably would have wanted to do this. Maybe it would have seemed like I had no religious persuasion at all. You know, you can never, it's hard to be forceful, but you know, it doesn't hurt to ask. If I had never had any exposure to this at all, I would have never known, but yeah, here I am.
I tried to invite my friend who hasn't been going to church lately in a long while. And what I did was, I just spit it out like, hey, wanna go to church tonight? And then, like, he was like, oh, dude, really? And I was like, yeah, we should go to church tonight. You're not doing anything. And he was like, yeah, sure. What should I wear? You should wear, you know, your pants and polo. And then, yeah, that I would like suggest to just go straight. Like, do not hesitate. Just say like, you want to go to church tonight? That's it. You know, if they get rejected, then maybe next time.